Welcome back to Maymay Plays. I am Maymay. We are picking back up in front of a door, a temple door. Last time we chased off some people that were going to go grave robbing, so we're going to take their place and see what's in this. Oh, it says a chapel entrance, so we're going to see what's in here.
Thank you, Gibblebuck. Everything all right out there?
Ooh. Yes, it's me. Let me in. Astarian's a great actor.
You sound a bit shaken, boss. Hang on while I find the key.
Absolutely.
Quite ready for you.
Gail, how about you drink a potion before we walk in here? There we go.
Who the hell? You're dead!
Maybe not. I have somebody with a knife. He's quite dangerous.
No choice but to keep going.
Victory is assured.
Ooh, a critical miss. Jeez, Gale. It's okay, Astarian hit for all of us. We get a key. Apparently I can't pick up the key. Oh, we'll give that to here. Astarian, you can have that. Give that to Gale, and we'll pick up the key.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
So, supposedly he can wear light armor. Let's make sure... I mean, that's gonna... Oh, I didn't put it in the right spot. That might help. It looks so funky without his, Where's the... There it is. Okay, so we have an armor class of 12 and an armor class of 11. Okay, so that did work. Oh, it's also right there. Oh my gosh. Forgive me, I'm blind. Alright, Gale.
Yes.
No more prayers. Only silence. Must be lonesome to be a forgotten god.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Easy enough.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Love that you can tell that it's a dead tongue, but you don't know who. But there have been so many gods and goddesses that it's hard to know all of them. And then when they split and they form new ones, we're just gonna sell these because we'll pick up like 80 copies of this stuff. Beryl, you're in the way. That's what always kind of confused me when I was reading, because it's like, oh, some of the gods would split and they'd form new gods, and then they'd be actually alternate versions of their old selves. Yeah. It's like, can you make a more confusing pantheon? And I can't remember if you have to worship a god in this setting. Otherwise, you're you wind up in some kind of weird purgatory. Because I think they're supposed to come and get your soul and take it to their realm. But I may be confusing that with a different setting. We're trying to attack the table. It's like there's so many different... that cup is floating. There's so many different... I don't even know what you call it. Settings. Settings is what you would call it. There's so many different settings for D&D that it's so hard to keep up with what is true and which one. I might be thinking of Eberron, because we did play a lot of Eberron. Eberron was a fun campaign setting. I really liked the mechanical race where they were essentially like sentient golems. It never failed. We always had a gnome in one of those, and they'd always be a pair. It's like, you want to talk about eating people? They would eat that gnome. But they had fun classes too, because I think that's the first time I saw like an alchemist and that kind of stuff. D&D is so great. And now I'm glad to say I can know who this is. It's Fane! Now that I've played some of Divinity Original Sin. He's a great character. You didn't have to climb on that gale. Gonna pick up that. So you might be a little over. No, you're good. You're still not covered. We'll send these to the camp so we don't accidentally sell them or lose them. Oh, I guess I can send those. These to camp too. There we go. Make sure not to accidentally sell his sword. I've done that before. Sold their weapon. Okay, let's see. Speaking of, put your weapon back on. Now I've been playing in tactician mode, so hopefully this won't be as hard as in... Oh, no, you're not who I wanted to click on.
No one stopped me yet.
As in tactician mode.
How delicious. On the hunt.
It's been a while since I played in regular.
How'd you get past Andor? Back off!
Oh, bless. I should have turned it into... You know, that's probably something I should have looked up how to do before I started doing this.
From the shadows.
How to turn it into turn-based mode. Although I might just kill her right here. It won't matter. Oh, nope, I missed.
Ready. Heading there.
Can you... Not enough movement. Okay.
Death is but a word away. Indeed.
I don't think you have much more movement either. Can you rush her? No.
What now?
Girl, you can't even make it through the door. Sorry, I don't really want her to pull. There we go. The other people into here. Oh, it's right here, turn-based mode.
Need to find a way forward.
I'm smart. Let's see. Though a bloom of mold has leached the ink from most of the scroll, its beginning is still legible. The sealing ritual. Our God cares not for petty ritual. There is only the sealing, and it is vital that we observe it with exacting reverence. On the day of the sealing, a mixture of bone and ash is consecrated. Upon the names of the dead, we spread the offering, imbuing the ink with the essence of death of our God. Interesting. Let's send that to camp. There's a book
Seems
over here.
simple enough.
Dense rows of scrawled text, the few legible entries seem to detail the names and final words of numerous individuals. Come see this, it's Maj Pinner, laboratory explosion. Hroth Cress, waylaid in a Neverwinter alley. You're blocking my light. Donna Ree, Waterhaven Featherlung? Wonder what a Featherlung is. You would think, given all of the clues, that we would kind of know
Well,
that this was like a Temple of the Dead and not...
what have we here? On my way.
But we do have other pressing matters on our minds, literally. Got some worms in our heads. Got some Ragabond clothes. Solos.
Certainly.
Oh, that mirror. Some of the textures just did not load. And then other textures are too loaded. She a little crispy. Let's see, we'll turn out the lights. And we hide.
I ain't going home empty-handed again.
Okay. No, that's not.
Why am I doing this?
That's not why I wanted that. There we go.
Ready.
This is what I want.
This time. going home empty-handed again.
Need to keep focused. Onward.
We're gonna see if... Because this guy's dangerous. Where's your weapon?
Worth grabbing.
Just gonna take that, thank you.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever. Time to press ahead. I just want a little look.
It's like she needs to be able to see everybody. I'm so glad everybody's like not looking at her. Oh, too many hit points. Okay. Not. Oh, target is out of sight. Fine. You can fall asleep.
Knees are starting to ache.
Does he still have his back? Get him, Gale. Alright, whose turn is it actually? Her turn. Okay, she did her turn.
Kill.
He can still move.
Time to move.
So we'll get ready there.
I'm ready.
She's good there. Gale did his thing.
Yes, here. Let's have a little fun.
Oh. Not. Whew. So when I first started playing, I accidentally targeted my own party members, and I didn't realize that's what I was doing, and I killed quite a bit of the party and did not understand why I was doing that. And I can't even say it was with spells, because it wasn't with spells, it was with melee attacks. I thought I was targeting the enemy, and it was not the enemy.
The lance board is set.
Oh, good dodge, Gale. Ooh.
What should I do?
You're gonna try and hit him.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Oh, that's fine.
Unleash me. Step by step.
If he ever gets ability, it's always gonna be so dangerous once he gets like the teleportation abilities. Oh, you need to stop that. Let's do a short rest.
Go then.
See, a starting can have those. I will. Yes, pick.
No traps, please.
I would hope that body is not trapped. Let's see, we'll give those. Oh, that's gonna. Well, it can over encumber him for right now. So I did do a little bit of inventory management while we were on
Direct me.
in between, just to kind of make this a little more make sense a little bit more, because everything was all over the place. It's still a little all over the place, and we're still a little... Oh, that's not the button I went in. It looks better, though, than it did. I can say that. Let's see.
Consider it done.
Fine dust coats the pages of this weathered book. Beneath the bone-white powder, hundreds of short obituaries are recorded in tiny script. Grobian Tipple, Ilmater, drowning. Ivain Arkinson, Ogma, eternal rot. Devrin Stout, Selune, fever. I have to wonder about some of these books.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
I wonder if that's Kelemvor, or if that's what Jurgle actually looked like.
That might be worth a look.
I wonder if anybody has ever failed this perception check. There is a perception check at the end of the game that I failed, and I couldn't find a section of the area that we really needed to go in to progress. And it's like, I knew it was there because everybody failed the check. And I kept having to switch characters in until one of them made it.
It shall be done.
So we're just gonna raid the library for all of its copies of these books about vampires and Shar. You would think we as the players would have taken a hint by the copious amounts of books about vampires and dang it, about vampires and Shar. Didn't even dawn on me. Didn't even think about it. She's like, oh yeah, there's just books on vampires and Shar. Like a lot of books on vampires and Shar. And gods. A lot of books on gods. In a way, it's a good way to introduce people to this setting. Because it's like, oh, here's little snippets about the various gods in this setting. It's like, obviously, you don't need to know the deep dive about all of them. You just need to know there's 50 bazillion of them. Like, there's so many.
Yes, I'm getting a distinct whiff of crypt. Undisturbed, too. Until now.
Gale, we literally knew we were walking into a crypt. Oh. I'm always impressed that these candles actually light up. Because I feel like they would burn out. Like there wouldn't be enough oxygen in here to... But that might be too real.
Interesting.
Oh, there's a torch on the floor. You do not need 2 of those. Who doesn't have a torch? Shadowheart? I think Shadowheart doesn't have a torch. Does everybody have a torch now? Yes. Alright, Astarion.
Trust no one.
Yes, trust no one.
This way.
Go do
I'll just help myself.
your thing where you see absolutely nothing. I'm gonna fail all the perception checks.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
No, they don't.
Be careful. There are traps about.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
I did not understand how this room worked the first time I was here. Actually, quite a few times that I came here. I think I watched somebody else come through here and realized what the trick was to it.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
So, like, I knew all these traps and stuff were here, right? Because I had stepped on them. Because nobody can see. Like, the first time I walked in here with everybody. And they stepped on everything. It was a
It's mine now.
horrible experience. I got caught in a loop of fire. I don't recommend that at all. It's probably gonna sell his torch and then I'll be sad. Oh, we can't pick that up because it's too heavy. Ooh, no. Oh. Now can I pick this up? No, it's still too heavy. That's fine. And so then I just started sending in one person. And I would disable all the traps. And then I would wind up setting off.
Be careful. There are
I'd still
traps
set off like
about.
the big one. And so then I would still catch on fire. Because I was like, oh, I thought the little traps were what was catching me on fire. Yeah, that's not what's setting everybody on fire. It's something else. I can get that.
An iron coin. I prefer gold. I'll take it. Be careful. There are traps about.
So this is a great place to, like, you can farm XP from doing all these traps. It just takes a lot of time and effort, and I don't feel like that's worth it. Oops, I don't want to go that way. I'll probably step on something.
Traps. How considerate.
Considering you're failing to see most of them, Astarion.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
So yes, now I know the trick to this place. And hopefully I'm close enough to do all this. Hopefully he doesn't die from this. I should probably save first. Hold on. We're gonna save. So I think I can disarm it, and it's not gonna set it off. But it is the act of opening this thing. Key.
Keep it together.
Okay, good. It's just not gonna... Perfect.
Don't touch me. Subtle steps.
It's like I don't trust that sarcophagus. Okay, no, that key doesn't go to that door. We're almost home free. We made it. We made it, Astarion. Okay, put your light away. And let's give Shadowheart this. There we go.
Let's get on with it. Got to keep moving. Let's see.
Or maybe that's a tactician mode thing where it freaks out. Never thought about that.
Worth a rummage. They look like scribes, despite the weapons. No surprise that they died then.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
So we know this is Jurgle. But I still wonder if that other person, that other statue is maybe like his human. Well, was Jurgle ever human? I think Kellamvor was. I don't know. My god lore is not the strongest.
Someone there? Hardly a challenge.
Open that.
Onward. Ever onward.
Ever onward.
Now what might you be hiding?
Nothing important, just a staff.
Might find something useful.
I go. There we go.
Jurgle. This must be ancient. No one worships the final scribe anymore.
It's like, well, when you go to sleep for however many thousands of years or whatever, gonna kind of run out of worshippers.
Better take a look.
Gonna open all the
Looks like someone
things,
wanted to
turn on
bury
all
their
the
secrets.
lights. What? So it was supposed to ping on the map when we found. That was like a part of the new update, but I don't, like I know what we found, but I didn't see or hear it ping. Or open that Astarian.
Easy.
Let's give that one to Gale. Gale likes purple. Gale also has a chest. We need to send that to camp. We'll put these in there. That way they're all in one spot.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
I can't reach those.
Worth a try.
Oh my gosh, people. Trying to read a book.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Sorry, I was taking a drink. Channel a spark of divine power into the lock.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Examine the book more closely. Shadowheart's on a roll.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scroll as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
I've always assumed that those three names at the bottom are like Ball, Merkel, and whoever the third
This
one is. Oh my gosh, played this game this many times, like, who was the third one? See, it's Ball, Merkel, and yeah, he just didn't play as big a part as the other ones. And now I've got Kellumbor on my brain, and I know that's not right either. Well, somebody will tell me,
Just check for anything
and then I'll
useful.
figure it out the next session anyways. And we will go about our happy merry way. And eventually one of these characters will talk about it too, so it'll be fine.
That might be worth a look.
Let's see, we'll save. And then we'll press a button that we totally couldn't see without that perception check. Oh no! Who would have guessed the skeletons would rise up and attack us?
Health. Something just woke up down here.
I
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
never would have guessed that.
Be quick.
Aren't you supposed to be hiding? Okay.
Nothing will stand in my way. Another step forward.
Undead target receives disadvantage on attack rolls. Can I reach you? Yes.
Concentrate. Onward.
Can you rush? Can you reach him? No. But you can fire an arrow at him.
Allow me to demonstrate. Outflank, outsmart.
They like to come down these stairs, so we'll just make it a little harder for them. Watch nobody come down these stairs this time. He was supposed to be hiding. How did you see him? Can't.
Spill some blood.
Blood comes easy these days.
You know, you're technically a corpse. Well, we'll just do this again. No, we're at a disadvantage. Can I move away from you? Yes.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Need to act fast.
Shadowheart.
Destroyer.
Ow. That's not nice. Does he have... Yes. Wonder where the arrows are still... Oh, I don't care that much, but... Here, drink.
Don't linger.
Can I hit from over here? Yes.
Still on my feet.
Probably should have thrown a fireball at him.
Let's end this.
So she can't do... I see all her stuff? Yeah. Where's her... Okay, that's silence too. Bless Shadowheart.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Can you guys not do that? Really appreciate it. Not enough movement.
With pleasure. This way.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Got to focus.
So you also need... New.
The witching hour.
one of y'all to hit. You come over here. I don't know if you're still visible. Well, it doesn't matter because that guy's gonna move.
This will do nicely.
Can I shoot through? No. Can I jump? Why won't you let me jump over the... Not enough movement speed. Well, I'm just gonna... Can I throw this? Yes.
Bamboozle them.
Glad I moved away from that.
Come on, can't stay idle.
I should probably just magic missile it.
Finish this.
Oh, good, it died.
On my way.
If we can get out of this
I don't fancy
cone
the
of
Joneses.
silence.
It shall be done.
Oh, I had a... Oh, that's fine. Why does he have to... There we go.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Okay, she's kind of stuck here, so let's... maybe not stand in the fire.
Very well.
There we go.
Talk to me. No mercy.
Shadowheart.
Battle of wits.
Let's go.
Rising from the dead just to protect some dusty old baubles.
Let's have a look at the
I'll
loot.
feel that one
It
later.
isn't for your pockets only.
My dagger-happy friend. What troubles you?
I don't even have a dagger, Astarion.
Something the matter?
It's like, I don't think they have anything to say about what we just did.
What's on your mind?
Okay, good.
On my way. A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
I was like, who's burning? Ooh. I'll just see. We'll give this to Gale because Gale's running out of potions. Whoop. It's like, who doesn't have a necklace? I miss from early access when you would give your characters like jewelry. When you would go to their level up screen, you could see it. Like they would have the pile of jewelry around their feet. I thought that was so cool.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
Well, let's light all his candles for him. And open.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to
Bane.
awake.
That's the other god.
Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Quite the question. What's the reason for it?
Curiosity. Nothing more. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yes, ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Mine seems worth little, as my blood calls me to harm others.
A life and how it is lived are different equations. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Bye, Withers. I'm gonna take your stuff. Alright, let's get out of this cave.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
These chambers. We have nothing more to discuss. Continue on thy way, as if I were not here. I must attend this place after so many years away. We will see each other again soon.
You seem very certain of that. How?
The mechanics of fate would be difficult to explain to one such as thyself. Regardless, it will occur.
I love Withers. We made it! We're back in the sunshine. We didn't die. Almost. Especially Gale. But that's a normal state of existence for Gale. Let's see if we can... I think we lost Astarion somewhere. There he is. All right, this is where we'll call it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had a great time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll pick up here next time. Bye.